Huh. I'm early for once. Does this make up for me being late before all the time? I see Colleen, good morning. Who's saying hello to Ambrose? That means Ambrose is here. Good morning, Ambrose Chamberpot. Who else is here? I see Bear in the Garden, Bagels and Walk Sean. Good morning. Uh-oh, is XGPT gonna work today? Let's find out. I see Nicola Scott, MM, Mercury Romans Josh is here. Melanie, Monica E, Susie Q, Greg 57, Damian C, Who Dat Dave, Robert T, Gerard Sedan, Johnny Lee from Elmhurst. Good morning. Philip Maxwell, good morning. RJ, good morning. XGPT is working for some, but not for everyone. Oh, your question from before the broadcast was answered? That's interesting. Fred Lewis, who else did I miss? Kiana. Philly Chick, good morning. How's the recovery, RJ? Amy Frazier, good morning. Gigi's here, good morning. So we're doing a Monday on a Wednesday today. Monday on a Wednesday. Beep, 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 beep. Richie Dupe, good morning. Lauren Schwartz, Audrey Wright. Vashti, good morning. I guess I'll go this way first. Natalie, good morning. The truck turning so I can, not a truck, a bus, so I can use that as cover to cross. Beeps are not copyrighted, honks are copyrighted, got it. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Luzman, good morning. Hope I didn't miss anybody thus far. If I did, I apologize. I tried. Yoda might not be happy with that. Since there is no try. Tamara Britton with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate your support. Very kind of you, thank you. We'll check on the traffic on the BQE in a moment. Towards Manhattan, it's moving quite well. Actually, exit 31 looks worse off than ever today. It looks like it's moving over there, but look at how far the cars are backed up trying to get to exit 31. What is it about exit 31? What's over here that everyone has to get to? Why this one? Why exit 31 in Brooklyn? There's more cars coming out here than going towards Manhattan. Anyway, I feel like I missed some things. RJ, good to hear. Was there no stream? There was no stream on Monday. Doug, good morning. Norella's here, good morning. Oh, I have the light. What am I looking for? Well, I should always check anyway, just in case. You never know what's coming. Exit 31 sounds like a horror film. We're gonna find out if it's Amityville or something. Allie's here today. Good to see you. Oh, whoa, it actually tried to give us a real answer. Exit 31 on the BQE leads to two major roads, Maurice Avenue and Meeker Avenue. It's known for heavy traffic, frequent accidents, and being a major truck route. Hey, wait a second. I feel like we got a really good answer from XGPT. All right, worth it. Stephen Schober, good morning. Oh, we're gonna try to beat 285 likes today before the bridge, end of the bridge. That could be tough. Swanky Lecture's picking up my, wait, today's Wednesday. Oh, yeah, there was a buffer and my chat got weird too. Huh. All right, seems like it's back now. Maki, good morning. That's right, shake the like buttons, or just the thumb part of it. Yeah, everything froze for me too. It's interesting. Sebastian, good morning. Gigi's requesting 300 likes by the end of the bridge. Yes, please. XGPT's always messing with us. Somebody did correct us once. It technically isn't a buffer, I guess, in a live stream, since I think the term was reserved for back in the day when you were like streaming a video and your bandwidth is not enough to keep up, so it tries to load more of it in the background. But because it's live, I guess it's not really the same. Since it's not like it's loading up what I'm talking about, it's just skipping. I don't know. They do always say being technically correct is the best kind of correct. Oh, best pizza NYC. DiFaro, Lombardi, Patsy. Interesting. I really like Spumoni Gardens. It's not really a classic New York slice. I go for their like Sicilian, but it's also kind of like a nostalgic place for me. Nelly, good morning. I'm glad we're not getting as many errors. I have a feeling the beginning of the stream is going to have better ChatGPT stuff, and then as people use it, it might crap out. I don't know if it's a real parking spot, and I don't know how long they'll be able to continue to do that. But I guess as long as they have room to park up there, they could. Pizza is a popular fruit, I guess. Ezra, glad you're enjoying. Elaine is here, good morning. It's better than Smarter Child. I haven't heard about Smarter Child in a while. Oh, is Prince Ice here as well? And Stex too, I miss Stex. How's everyone doing? How's the mini Stex? How's the mini bagel? How's everyone? And how's everyone sleeping? Murphy's here, good morning. I see a school bus coming. I will wait. Ezra's little brother's name is Gabriel. Small world. There's a Tesla coming. I can make that. Sleep is overrated, says Norel. We could probably make arguments for it being underrated as well. I do wish I could have more waking hours in which I was less fatigued. What do we do on Monday? Family time, and then we got someone to watch the baby for a little bit so we can have a little bit of time. Just me and Mrs. Commute, we went to see a movie and had some food. How do you garden? Dig holes, sly. Were there any parades? I believe so, yeah. I think some folks covered the Memorial Day parades. I think Dutch Moz was at one. And it was also Manhattan Henge the last couple of days. So some folks were out doing that. Degrees. Nice walking weather. Nice walking weather. Oh, truck's making a turn. Poppy's wholesale produce. Poppy's a little sloppy. If anyone knows that reference. Chinese, good morning. Kirkland ice cream cars, bar cars. I mean, Kirkland makes some decent products. Kirkland maple syrup is surprisingly good too. I don't know that it's that rare. I mean, it doesn't happen that frequently. I think it happens a couple of times a year. But people just like the photo opportunities. Oh, I missed Peter and the birds. Good morning. And Stefan Schober with 10 euros. For me, it's summertime. Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate that support. Did I miss the answers to all my questions? Probably. Kiddos having some regression. Yeah, that's tough. You know, you could read all the books you want about this and that, and it's like the people who write them, it applies to their kids, but it might not apply to your kids, so you might just have to experiment or tough it out. There's really not much. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Oh, it's Texas in the Bronx, very cool. However, oh man, ChatGPT cut off at however. That sounds like a Seinfeld reference. It's like a yada yada yada. Skipped over some stuff there. Go this way. Longest flight in the world is between Singapore and Newark. That sounds like a long flight. I want to take that flight because Newark's not that far. I want to go to Singapore also. Just got to be careful not to spit in the street or something. Not that I do that anyway. That's right, Ron. Also, good morning. All right, almost at the bridge on a Wednesday. Would have been a good Wednesday. I know a few weeks ago was what, the Brooklyn Bridge, 140th? Sydney to JFK is even longer? I guess that's true. There's a direct Sydney to JFK flight? Steve, good morning. You been to Singapore? Nice. Oh, Steck stopped by the South Street Seaport on Monday. Yeah? On a holiday? South Street Seaport, probably pretty busy. Oh, didn't answer the Harry Potter question. Oh boy. You know, we also stopped by Barnes & Noble's as we were walking around on Union Square. And I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised. They have a nice children's area. I thought it would just be books and stuff, but no, they have like children's toys based on age. You know, infant, newborn, whatever, preschool, toddler. And it's not just books, it's just like, you know, other learning toys. It was kind of nice to know that it's there. Michelle Mish, good morning. Oh, that'd be bad, Murphy. I didn't think about the humidity. 21-hour flight. That's... But it will be the way I would have to go because I hate layovers. Somebody's going kind of fast. Remember, we gotta hit 285 plus likes by the end of this bridge. It's the rule. Whew. And now I smell the gas from that motorcycle. Hey, those Domino's Sugar apartment buildings are coming up. Higher and higher every week. I also want to go to New Zealand, yes. And visit the hobbits. Text haggled with a hot dog vendor. Cut it for $3 instead of $5. How long would it take to walk around Singapore? That's the M train. Ambrose asking serious questions. Did I ever post that photo from the ferry? I don't remember. I thought I did. A strong structural integrity. Oh, I didn't know Williamsburg Bridge underwent major reconstruction in 1980. Ambrose asking the right questions. They're working hard. I hear them. I hear them banging on that building. GPT got cut off before it actually gave us a real answer. It gave us the old, it depends answer. I think it's more the limitations set upon the length of YouTube chats. I guess in theory we can make it roll over into multiple messages, but then we don't know when it would end. Wait, did we actually get a real answer about the color of the bridge? Hold on. Wow. Hey, somebody's running on the wrong side. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Wheeled vehicles on that side. Pedestrians on this side, if not for safety. That's true, Bagels and Walk, Sean. That's true. I was doing a little bit of messing around with it. It could generate. I think they made it a little bit better now, but before it could write an article for you and make references, but the references only look real, and they look like they could come from journals that are legitimate, but if you actually look up the reference, it doesn't exist. Wait, where's Narelle going? Is it bedtime already? Okay, sounds like you're busy. Okay. Have a good night. We'll be here. Stefan Sherwood, another €3 super sticker. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that. That crazy lady Tanya's here. Morning, Tanya. Liz OC, we're on the Williamsburg Bridge. Sounds like GPT went more like Criterion Collection films. It doesn't realize that Human Centipede 2 is the best. Murphy, absolutely. Last week is Golden Gate Bridge 86th anniversary, huh? Wow. Exposed investigations, good morning. The Euro to USD exchange rate is exchange rate. Perfect. Another M train. Oh, is Tanya on the West Coast? Did you go to Disneyland out there? And Stefan's going to Milan. That's right, you said you were going on vacation. Yeah, just look up OpenAI ChatGPT. It should take you to the website. You have to log in to use it, but you could also just log in with your Google email. Like, you know, that log in with Google button you could press, if you don't mind doing that. We still didn't get a real answer because it got cut off. $1 US is 50.5 Philippine pesos. That's right, Ali, it does. At this point, I've kind of given up. Like, what are the... Nothing else to hide at this point, just take it all. Jeffrey, good morning. Oliver, good morning. How are we in the likes? Can we get over 285 by the end of the bridge? We don't have Norel or Swanky Laxer to push us to the limit. Push it to the limit. It's a nice bicycle. I didn't know your bicycles could take gasoline. Once upon, good morning. Good thing you told them off, Ali. I hate when people resort to the scamming. Fred, good morning. Thanks for the non-answer, GPT. Uh-oh, I have a feeling we're going to break GPT soon. Sweet Bella, good hello. No ice spice. Oh, we're breaking it. Oh yeah, I get those too about my mom's house. Like what are they trying to? It's not so. It's not actually like a realtor that's just cold texting. Is it something more nefarious? Yeah, I think GPT, like, if you ask two questions too close together, it's going to ignore one of them. Oh, they are definitely scams? Interesting. I always ignore them anyway, but now I kind of want to respond to say and see how far I can go. Kit Boga the situation. RJ, thanks for stopping in. Oh, they use bots to send mass texts. Interesting. Because at this point, even Google is identifying them as suspected spam. So eventually, those numbers are going to get flagged, and it's not going to work anymore as well. Oh, the resiliency project update. They're doing stuff. That's the update. Good. Social Security. Another M-train. Photos of New Yorkers here. Good morning. Well, sounds like ChatGPT was about to go on a whole thing about NYC. I wonder how long it would have gone on for if there were no character limits. David, good morning. That's right. It was very loud. I wouldn't have heard you otherwise. Hopefully, Nightbot doesn't get mad. I think you're safe. Fred, good morning. That's right, Ambrose. You gotta yell. Sometimes it feels good to yell. JBR misses the Brooklyn Bridge walks. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to do this in a while. Usually, when I used to work more on Monday holidays, we would take the Brooklyn Bridge since I have a little bit more time. It's difficult to predict. Why? Oh, can ChatGPT generate some likes? I guess not photos. ChatGPT is some dude in the basement in Hoboken. Just quickly Googling. Oh man, all these requests are coming in. I can't keep up. What the facts say? What the facts say? Sandy, good morning. Yeah, I wonder if we've taken it too far with the GPT stuff, but maybe. Maybe I'll change the timeout to even more. I don't know what these little pieces of tape signify. Everyone's wearing helmets. Good, good. I'm trying to remember if I posted that photo on Instagram. I thought I did, but now I don't know if I remember. Oh, I don't think I did. I have this photo to post that I took when I was taking a ferry to work. I'll post that later. I think ChatGPT has a database that's up to like fall of 2021. So it did scour the internet for a lot of information, but it's limited. I don't think it stays automatically up to date. Maybe that's a future thing. Oh man, those unit wheels are scary. At least he's got a helmet. Yeah, GPT is somehow able to give us these answers, including the bridge color. But I'm kind of nervous about our chats, not our chats, our likes. Can we get to 285 plus by the end of the bridge? Yeah, absolutely, Murphy. #1 cardiothoracic surgeon in my head. Did Ice Spice only get famous in like the last couple of years or so? I don't know. Without Narelle or Slanky, Lax or Sean rallying us for likes, I don't know that we'll get there, but we'll try. Our goal by the end of the bridge, we set our last record was 285. Can we get more? I don't know. I mean, I think so. I just don't know if today's the day. Prove me wrong. What the fuck, son? Hey, Marian Costura, good morning. Daryl, yeah, she does eat my food. That's okay. I remember those commercials. Vegas and Launch Sean. Yeah. 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? That was before everyone had like GPS and cell phones. Gigi knows the future. Moon, good morning. CPT is a little behind the times. Oh man, someone's muffler's broken. Jason Freeman is here. Jason Freeman supports those kinds of bicycles that take gas. Herman, it doesn't count. I gotta move at my pace. It's the way we do it. Trees, good morning. I think I'm broken. Lily, I might have missed you. Hello. Keep the likes going. If we get to 285 likes by the end of the bridge, Jason Freeman has to move out of Chicago. That's the, I mean, I don't write the rules, we just follow them. Yes, Dex, Memorial Day is the unofficial, official start of summer for a lot of folks, and usually it's nice weather. Not always, but Darlene, good morning. Here in Brooklyn on vacation. Awesome. Any plans for the day? I didn't see Manhattan Henge in person, Daryl, but I saw folks doing the videos and lives. Eve Blake, good morning. All right, we're getting really close to the end of the bridge. Everyone hit the likes now. Go, 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 go. And we got a buffer. Why would you get a buffer too? Something's weird about today. Yeah, the buffering is real. Hit the likes for less buffers. Go, 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 likes. All right. I'm past the threshold. That's right, I thought you posted a time lapse, Sean. I was wondering how you were recording because it looks like you were like in the road, but then I noticed the cars were turning in front of you, so I guess where you were standing wasn't really the middle of the street where you can get run over. 279, can't complain, nice. Yeah, Dutchman's got a good view from across the river. That was a nice way to do it, I think. It's also a good place to watch the fireworks where he was. Oh, I'm out of the sun. We've been just blasted by the sun that entire time on the bridge. There's no respite. I think everyone doesn't realize that everyone's on camera on the street anyway. Morning, morning, morning. Everyone's on camera on the street. You know, it's not you're not as incognito as you think. Am I supposed to say do something about it? I think I could have taken them both on, actually. But you don't mess with people on the street because the rule of thumb is never mess with anyone who has nothing to lose. I learned that from Jason Freeman. Wait, Ken got assaulted Some guy was, oh boy. I've seen Johnny have some dealings with a guy who assaulted him, which is unfortunate. But wow, there's a lot of cars here today. Was there more recent encounters like that? He actually shoved him? This is Ken from Ken Continuum. Wait, he actually fell? Because Ken is a pretty strong looking guy. I feel like people wouldn't want to mess with him. But then again, the people who choose to mess with you on the street don't really have reasoning or logic. That car got the boot. Oh, it showed up on Johnny's stream. Okay. Ron got assaulted by a lamppost. I hate when lampposts jump out in front of you. Yeah, that's awful. Hopefully he's all right. E. Blake, you too? Can I see NYPD cameras right now? Well, not really, but the thing is, people have cameras coming out their windows. A lot of these shops have security cameras. You know, you might not even be able to see them, but there's going to be like multiple angles of any event that happens pretty much anywhere in the city. Well, the truck hit the tree. I mean, a couple of branches of the tree, so that's not a big deal, but you know. It is what it is. That's true, cars have cameras. Everyone's got a dash cam. Every Tesla is a camera. Yuri, good morning. Alright, I guess we're going to Avenue B. Getting a little buffers. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, thanks, Verizon. Oh, I didn't do my little ritual that I usually do before the stream where I put on airplane mode and turn it off to kind of like reset things. I don't really think it does anything, but at some point I kind of felt like it did. All right, gotta make that light. No more cars coming, or bikes, I mean. Clear the bike lane. Let me make the light, then I'll catch up with the stream, with the chats. Because you never know if there's a turning car, turning bike, who's not paying attention or doing something a little too wild. Anyway, okay. Let's try Ron. There's a mass cast, a phone alert, text, and Seoul. What happened? Like, what triggered it? Was it just like like an error in the service, or did somebody actually do something nefarious? I like that word. A taxi. I mean, it's true. But yeah, walking around with a giant gimbal, it's probably a little bit more. A little bit more obvious, but. Sounds bright. Darlene, you went to Rockaway for lunch. Couldn't eat outside, it was a little too cool. It was a decent day yesterday, but I guess by the beach, yeah, the wind might get you. Yen, morning, you shortened your name. Moving along. What the fuck? Oh, what song is that? Sounds familiar. I don't think it was enough for Google to pick up what it was playing, because the Pixel also like always picks up what's playing, but I think it was too quiet. CJ, good morning. I guess I'm going back in the street. One of a kind. Dun, 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 dun. One of a kind. Touring different places here. Good morning. All right. I try to face it away from the school there a little bit. Today's words are nefarious and microbiome. Wait, but I didn't say microbiome today, did I? But I do like that word. Oh. It's Eric, good morning. Yeah, right, Bagels and Wonk, Sean? Usually my mornings are pretty easy to stream through, but if we're getting buffers in the morning now, I can only imagine if you're out later in the day these days in the crowded city streets doing a stream, it probably gets a little bit more buffery. ACJ's team won, nice.
I'm glad it's...
What's the name of Australia's version of the Super Bowl? Does it have a specific name? The kangaroo hop? I'm trying to think how many references to Australia Seinfeld actually had. I can think of one off the top of my head. Maybe the dingo ate your baby. That's the only reference from Seinfeld of Australia that I can remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I keep 5G on my main phone because I'm not constantly streaming on it, but on this phone for streaming, I'm always on LTE 4G. I think the consistency is better, but maybe they're trying to get people to hop over. Hallie Caleb and Seinfeld. Oh yeah, XGPT should be able to tell us a fun fact. You just gotta get that exclamation mark closer. Sandy's gotta go. Battery is getting flat. I like that, the way you phrased that. Oh, shortest war in history was between Great Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. It lasted for 38 minutes and resulted in a British victory. Well, now I kind of want to know more about that war. Like, were there casualties? How did it end so fast? Interesting. Touring different places? Awesome. What did you do? Someone's carrying a very large item. We're by Tompkins Square Park now. We're on its easternmost border. There is a dog running there somewhere. The Great Emu. Oh, Spanky Laxers. I feel like I missed you popping in. I know you're here now. We didn't have you to rally for the likes, so we didn't make it today. Maybe next time. Which is only next Monday's only 5 days away, so that's good. Wait, the Great Emu War. Australian soldiers were sent to cull the emu population. Did the emus even know they were about to get attacked? That's the most unfortunate. They were caught off guard, unprepared. Oh, M8 is coming at me, so I'm gonna wait. Turn, you're missing Manhattan. I'm sorry to hear that. I think it happens a couple of times a year, so hopefully next time. Mikey says people get lazy when you're not around. Someone's car alarm is going off, but nobody cares. That's how it works. I don't think a single person knows what their actual car alarm sounds like. And nobody reacts to a car alarm saying, my car is getting stolen. The usual reaction is, shut that garbage off. I missed this light, so now I gotta wait. Hopefully it's not too long, but there's more than one car coming. Pork roll or Taylor ham? Interesting. Interesting. This computer shop's been here as long as I can remember. I've never been able to find anything I needed from there when I lived in Stuytown, unfortunately. I think they more like repair computers. Like somebody brings it to them and they order what they need. At least that's my interpretation of how they operate.
Did you get a pedal?
We might be, Peter, we might be. At least in the way they were intended to operate, yes. We just don't want to hear them. Abacus. I think Mona's bar has been here for a long time too. Well, we got some sort of weather report. A little limited, but something about 60s. Cars, no cars, no cars. It kind of is, Allie. Although she's getting more and more human-like by the day. Tony D, good morning. Moon's in a cold front in Arizona at 89. Chris Bates is here. You're hanging out with Moon in your cold front. How does a Tesla handle the heat? Does that, like, the high temperature mode really keep the cabin cooler? Because I feel like with that glass top in hot places like Arizona, some strong sun, it might still be tough. GPT on the fence again. Can you get chat to display on Android TV? I don't know, actually. Maybe on like a Shield TV? Wow, somebody, see this apartment on the bottom here? This first floor apartment? It has no air conditioners, which means it's gotta be like nearly original. Not original, but It's one of the oldest units, that means. That means the people never upgraded their wiring for air conditioners, never got them installed. So they're definitely within the rent stabilized population here. Ambrose can't tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I know I can. Oh, you have a screen on your glass top? I guess that should help. Yep. That'll do it. We're in the Stuyvesant Town Oval now. Fountains on. I don't think that's its max power. I think it can go more powerful than that. Yeah, all right. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Good sleep. Is rent stabilized? The market rate apartments? You know, I don't know actually. I don't think so. Because it is true, just because you're paying in a rental building a very large amount of money, it doesn't mean it's not going to be rent stabilized. So, like, if you're paying $8,000 a month, if you're in a rent stabilized building, doesn't mean next time you renew your lease, they're going to make you go to $10,000 a month. Those apartments exist even not for low income. But it's nice not to have the rug pulled out from under your feet at lease renewal time. Generative pre-trained transformer. Well, I didn't know that. Mojab, good morning. Oh, Jonathan Chan here. I think I missed your hello. Good morning. Another Stop and Shop truck. They're always only here. I never see them anywhere else in the city. So I don't know if somebody in Stuytown just really wants their groceries from Stop and Shop. I think XGPT is going to answer Prince Ice. But Jezreth, maybe repeat that one after the answer comes through. Because I don't know which one's going to end up doing it. Yep, I figured. I think I see a Wrangler behind this Ford. Oh, photos of seen Stop and Shop trucks? I just don't know where they're coming from. Is there even a single Stop and Shop in New York City? I mean, there might be. I have no idea. I just haven't seen the actual Stop and Shop. And I don't know if it's the most convenient place to get delivery from if it's not in the city, if that makes sense. BA, when he lived in Brooklyn, rent stabilization ended at $2,200 a month. Interesting. Maybe there's also a difference between rent stabilized and rent controlled. So maybe I'm mixing up the terms, which I may very well may be doing just that, which is not uncommon. Yeah, a lot of places in New York, they've been doing it for a while, trying to charge you extra for bags. And then the places that do charge you for bags, they have bags with no handles. Like, I don't need another bag with no handles to carry my stuff. I'd rather just juggle it in my arms at that point. Yegoric. Good morning. See, Jezreth, that's what I always used to say about it. But like, I think if you look into the deeper history of it, it's not as clear, maybe? I don't know. It definitely was established as affordable housing, yes. Oh, is it Stop and Shop in Brooklyn? Or Stop and Hop? Oh, you got them in Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, Peter Cooper apartments are bigger than Stuyvesant Town apartments, so I can only imagine how much a two-bedroom here would go for. A proper two-bedroom, not a converted one, because they're also taking the smaller apartments here, like the one-bedrooms, two-bedrooms, and they're just adding an extra wall in the living room and calling them three-bedroom instead of a two-bedroom. But then you got a 3-bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom. I mean, it's doable, it's just converted, and then they're trying to upcharge for it. I mean, a flex wall costs them like $1,000 less probably just to put up. And then they increased the rent by $1,000 a month just because of that flex wall. It's amazing. Stop and hop. Not bad. Not from a Jedi. Is it possible to learn this power? Alright, well, let's get to 400 likes before I get back to the river, I think. If that's possible. Jonathan paid $1,500 a month for the flex wall room. Well, a lot of times you get a decent, like the person getting the flex wall room might actually be getting the better end of that deal, especially if you're in the window side of the living room. Symbol color of NYC is Pantone 485, New York red. Interesting. The grass is getting trimmed. It's nice looking grass. I know somebody mentioned the grass is very green. Ah yes, objectivity refers to the ability to remain impartial and unbiased. Yes, indubitably so. Yes. Sorry. Sorry, GPT. We were looking for the other definition of lawnmower. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea what I'm saying. Sometimes when my head is very sweaty and leaves fall from trees, they just get stuck to my head. Oh, we got 5 seconds to cross. But the cars are like in the crosswalk. Like, all right. Made it. Hey, no one's working out here today. Should do some pull-ups. Plum Island Animal Disease Center? Interesting. Kevin, the answer is 21. Current gas prices for Tesla. You trying to mess with it? Ah, the eastern redbud. The Cercis canadensis. The beautiful architecture of the bathhouse. Asher Levy. We used to go to that pool when I was growing up in Sidetown. Frank the Tank is here. The meaning of life, the answer is 42, yes. I sound like the dance from the old Grape Pond commercials. Get over our bridge. How are we doing the likes? Yeah, I've been in the Asher Levy pool before. The outdoor and the indoor one. And then Waterside Plaza has a pool also. Well, that one's not a community pool. FDR traffic moving well. Can't see the gas prices from here, so I don't know what they are. And I don't hear any music coming out of United Nations School today, so I guess they stopped doing that, unfortunately. You might have seen Con Ed in the background with the 4 pipes or whatever you call those. Steam exhaust structures. $3.69 a bucks a pound, a gallon of gas in Wisconsin. A pound. What am I thinking? Allie's got to go. All right. Thanks for stopping in, Allie. Good to see you. Have a good day. Let's see. We're getting close to the stairs that take us to the river. Can we get to 400 likes by the end of the stairs, or by the bottom of the stairs? I'm doing some work up here. Is this place missing a playground? I can't tell. Oh no, there's a playground up on top. I don't know if that playground is open to anyone apart from residents, but there is a playground up there. Playground up on that structure. I don't know, actually. $4.80 for gas in Arizona for Moon. Chris doesn't have to worry about it. How are we on the likes? Oh, it's gonna be too tough to get to 400 likes by the end of this, I think. We're swanky. Drive carefully. We're looking more at Greenpoint over there. Allen City over there. All right, we're down the stairs. I walked as slowly as I could. I mean, maybe I could walk slower, but that was as tolerable as I could make it for myself. Juniors and Eileen's. I think Bagels and Walk Sean likes Eileen's. Some sort of cutting.
Yeah, no.
Cutting something. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but it seems busy.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
There's a haze in the distance, if you can kind of see it. Get those fingers in the thumbs up button. Robert, good morning. Another friend from Arizona. Welcome, welcome. NYC ferry's coming in. Probably going to the 34th Street stop. That's Bellevue. At least the newer part of it. The older portion, which is like the original hospital, I think there's more administrative now. Offices and whatnot. United Nations building over there. That building with the step-offs over there is the View 34. It's an apartment building. I think only rentals. Did you see how Nightbot, how GPT answered the question? There is no way to predict the exact timeline of when robots will take over. Not if, but when. So I think GPT knows that it is coming. It's not a question of if, but the inevitability of when. Well, what is going on here? There's a lot of activity going by the water club today. I'll pop up here. I like how fast Ambrose responded to that. All right, slow down for the final stretch. Cottonmouth, good morning. Looks like GPT stopped answering for a little bit. I don't know what's going on there. I'll see where it picks up again, if it does at all. Swanky's still watching the likes. Might be busy, might be driving, might be doing something. You're probably right, Moon. I've slowed down for our final descent. I think GPT is done with us. Can you see Langone from here? Well, the buildings are all here. You can see them all, really. Tisch Hospital, the new Kimmel Pavilion building. This is part of it. Oh, it finally answered that AI marriage question. All right. If you don't get enough likes, I'm gonna eat the sea foam. Hey, look at these flowers. It's quite nice. I'm gonna lean on the post that I usually lean on, which that one has poop on it, so I will lean on this one instead. Yeah, GPT worked pretty well. I was surprised. I think as the novelty of it wears off, we'll use it mainly for like actual questions about the stuff we see, which I think will be kind of cool. But it's still fun to use even for for funny nonsense, which I like. Yeah, I don't see any helicopters today. I went wide angle, that's why there was a little hiccup. It still does that when you go wide. Oh, Happy-Go-Lucky's here for hi-bye. Julie Fromm, have a great day as well. Tap the bottom of a raw egg before blowing to loosen the membrane. Interesting. I just don't like those words, loosening membranes and whatnot. Oh, that's what Norella's doing today. That's right, interview. Okay, I understand she's busy. Good luck. Swanky Laxer with a $15 Australian super chat, however. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, but Norella's back too, with a Frank the Tank gifting of the membership. Thanks to Sean and Norell for supporting the channel, single-handedly almost. No, but really, I appreciate everyone's support. A 45-minute interview. I mean, that's that it went that long is good. That's a good thing, I think. Because if you can have an interview that lasts 10 minutes if nobody's really that excited. But if an interview went a nice long time, then that's usually a good sign. I think. I don't know. I'm not an interviewologist. Well, what's the deal with like having to have 40 interviews these days before you get a job? Is that like just how things have been normalized with software engineering interviews? Or has it always had that many? I don't know. I just, in my world, I guess I never really had to deal with that many interviews for like a single position, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's interviews all over the place, but usually not for like the one job. Yeah, you might interview multiple places, but I don't know. You don't want an interview that ends in Get Out. Unless the name of the establishment is Get Out, and they'd say, we would love to have you as a part of Get Out. Yeah, I guess it's always multiple interviews these days for one job. You gotta interview up the ranks. I'll do a light roast coffee today, please. I think that'll work for me. We're looking across at Long Island City. You got UN over there, looking south. We could see the bridge we walked over in the distance in Con Edison again. Anyway, yes, it is time to say goodbye. I'm gonna get some coffee, and do a little work. Yes, I don't want all the caffeine burned out of it. I want as much left in there as possible. Mojev, yeah, that sounds like it could be more how it was back in the day, yeah. These days, all people do is interview. It's wild. Anyway, thanks everyone for popping in today. Appreciate the support, super chats, super stickers, the lotteries. Julie Frome became a member. Welcome, Julie. Welcome to all the new members and lottery gifted and otherwise. I appreciate the support regardless. Thanks again to Norel for the lottery. Swanky and the others for super chats.
Right.
All very appreciated, of course. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you haven't already, think about adding some more to the counter. Why not? It's helpful, I think. I think even thumbs down work. But just engagement with the video. There's a big ship down there. And of course, thanks to the Patreon, PayPal supporters as well. Non-subscribers, think about subscribing if you haven't already, since you are listening to this and you might hear me say it just as you're not subscribed. That's right, Norel. All right, well, there's a big boat coming. Have a good day and brace for the robot revolution. I guess we have no choice but to prepare for it, since GPT told us it's definitely happening. Who knows when, but definitely when. Not if. That's the problem. And of course, thanks to the mods today. Appreciate your help. I think we were all right, though. Everyone behaved well. Yeah, the helipads are right. They're right here. There's no helicopters today, though, which maybe is normal for a Wednesday. Maybe is surprising. I don't know. Not a helicopterologist. No worries, Norel. You had more important things to do, I would say. Do you time him out just for fun sometimes? Just to show him who's boss? I'm kind of just waiting for the big boat to come. I don't know. It's moving kind of fast for a sizable ship. Maybe it's not that big. I don't know. It is an NYC boat, though. I see NYC on the front. Well, Red Hook should be all the way down there beyond the bridge. It's where IKEA is. That is true high altitudes. It's more like AGI, right? I think the weather's going up to like low 70s or something. I would be comfortable if it just stayed like this right now. Maybe GPT can answer what the weather is supposed to be like for the rest of the day. Like the actual high temperature for today. Oh, that's a sludge boat? Jonathan C. with the answers. What was that noise? That was a dog. The NYC sludge boat for Jonathan C. Oh, Red Hook is the name of the boat. Oh, you're right. How'd you know that? I didn't know there was like a whole boat tracking thing. Oh, that's too nice of a day, I think. I'm gonna cancel the weather today. We can't have it that nice of a day. Ah, there's an app for that. It's kind of funny how that's the answer these days. Can I see the statue? Which statue? The Statue of Liberty? No, but you could see the Pepsi Cola sign. It's hard to see during the daytime because it's not all lit up. But let me see if I can zoom in on it. There was a fun fact on one of those machines, the Link NYC, that said that the P and the C, oh my gosh, that's my finger. The P and the C are like 3 to 4 stories tall. Anyway, I think that's about it now. Let me go get my coffee and get some work done. My goal is to get done fast and maybe play some Zelda if I can. But we'll see how that goes. Like get like an hour in of Zelda before I gotta pick up the baby. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, have a great rest of Wednesday and Thursday. And we'll see you Friday morning where we'll walk southbound in Manhattan towards Chinatown. All right, until Friday. Bye.